The topic we are going to see is branch and bound. This is a design techniques which deals with the optimization problems. Optimization problem is a one which minimizes or maximizes the objective function with respect to some constraints. For example, take a knapsack problem. It is a maximization problem because our objective is we have to maximize the profit of a knapsack, and our constraint is the total weight of the items should be less than or equal to the given capacity capital W. So with the optimization problem, we need to know two things. First one is a feasible solution and next one is a optimal solution. Feasible solution is a one which satisfies the constraints but it won't give a best value of the objective function. But optimal solution is a feasible solution with the best value of the objective function. As with backtracking method, branch and bound also uses the state space tree to derive the solution for a given optimization problem. But we need two things additionally than backtracking method. First one is we need to calculate a bound function on each component. This bound function is a one which represents the bound on the best value of the objective function on any solution that can be obtained by adding further components to the partially constructed solution represented by the node. If you are following the particular component, then this bound function represents that it will be the maximum value that can be or minimum value that can be obtained by following that component further. And next one is the value of the best solution seen so far. In branch and bound, based on the bound function and the best value seen so far, we determine whether a node is a promising one or non-promising one. If the bound value is not better than the value of the best solution seen so far, then the node is a non-promising one and we have to terminate it. Otherwise, we have to follow that node further. We terminate a search path at the current node in a state space tree of a branch and bound algorithm for the following three reasons. The first reason is the value of the node's bound is not better than the value of the best solution seen so far. And the next is if it violates the constraints. And third one is the subset of feasible solutions represented by the node consists of a single point. So we can't further develop it. So in that case, we have to compare the value of the objective function for this feasible solution with that of the best solution seen so far and update the later, that is we are updating the best solution with the previous feasible solution if this new solution is better. Next we are going to see how 0/1 knapsack problem will be solved by branch and bound method. So we already saw that how to solve this 0/1 knapsack problem using dynamic programming and fractional knapsack problem using greedy method. Now we are going to see how this 0/1 knapsack problem will be solved by branch and bound method. So we already know that in a 0/1 knapsack problem we will have n items with corresponding value and weight, and we are having a knapsack capacity capital W. So we have to find the most valuable subitems that fit into the knapsack. In branch and bound method, we have to order the items in descending order based on the value by weight ratio. Next, we need to identify the formula for calculating the upper bound. Here we are going to calculate the upper bound because it's a maximization problem. If it is a minimization problem, we need to find the formula for calculating lower bound. So here we are going to calculate the upper bound, and a formula for calculating upper bound of knapsack problem is V plus capital W minus small w into Vi plus 1 divided by Wi plus 1. Here V is the total value of the items already selected, that is added with the product of the remaining knapsack capacity capital W minus small w and the best per unit payoff among the remaining items, which is Vi plus 1 by Wi plus 1. For this sample 0/1 knapsack problem, we are going to solve it with the help of a branch and bound method. Here we will have totally 4 items with its corresponding weight and value. Our first step is we have to find the value by weight ratio, and we have to arrange the items in descending order based on the value by weight ratio. Here the elements are already in descending order. Next we have to draw the state space tree. First we have to draw the root node which represents the initial condition. Here the initial condition is we are not considering any item. So small w equal to 0 and small v equal to 0 because we are not considering any item. So, we are not going to place any item in our knapsack. So these values become 0, and with these values we have to calculate the upper bound. So the formula for calculating upper bound is small v plus capital W minus small w into Vi plus 1 by Wi plus 1. So small v is 0 plus capital W is 10 and small w is 0 into Vi plus 1 by Wi plus 1 represents the value by weight ratio of item 1. Here I equal to 0 and I plus 1 is 1. So we have to consider the value by weight ratio of item 1. So with these values we have the upper bound value as 100. So our final solution will belongs to this upper bound, not more than this upper bound. Next we have to consider the inclusion and exclusion of item 1 as with the subset method. So for first considering the inclusion of item 1, our small w becomes 4 because the weight of the first item is 4, and small v equal to 40 because the weight of the first item is 40. So with this values we have to calculate the upper bound, which is 40 plus 10 minus 4 into value by weight ratio will become 6, which is second item's value by weight ratio, because now we are considering the item 1, so I equal to 1. So Vi plus 1 by Wi plus 1 becomes value by weight ratio of item 2, that is 6. So just by substituting this we will get the value as 76. Next we are considering the exclusion of item 1. So here we are not considering the item 1. So our small w and small v value follows its root node, and with this value we have to calculate the upper bound, which is 60. So in this level the first node with considering the item 1 will have a best upper bound value. So we have to follow this further. So next we are considering with the inclusion of item 2 and without the inclusion of item 2. So with the inclusion of item 2, our small w becomes 4 plus the weight of item 2 is 7. So it is 11, which is greater than the knapsack capacity. So it is not a feasible solution. So we are not going to follow this one. So we have to follow without the inclusion of item 2. So we are not going to include the item 2. So our small w is equal to 4 and small v equal to 40. And we have to calculate the upper bound as ub equal to 40 plus 10 minus 4 into Vi plus 1 by Wi plus 1 becomes 5, because it represents the third item's value by weight ratio, so whose value will be 70. So at this level our upper bound 70 will be the best solution. So we have to expand further. So with the next one is we have to consider the item 3. So with this method our item 3's weight is 5. So small w becomes 4 plus 5, which is equal to 9, because we are taking the item 1 as well as item 3 in our knapsack. We are going to fill this 2 items in our knapsack. So small w equal to 9 and small v equal to 40 plus 25, which is equal to 65, because 40 is the first item's value and 25 is the third item's value. So v equal to 65. So with this we have to calculate the upper bound, whose value is 69. And by considering without the inclusion of item 3, so small w equal to 4 and small v equal to 40. With this value we have to calculate the upper bound, whose value is 64. So with this level our upper bound 69 will be the maximum, so we have to expand it further. So next we are going to consider the inclusion of item 4. So if we are including the item 4, then our small w becomes 9 plus 3, which is equal to 12, so which is greater than the knapsack capacity. So it is a not feasible solution, so we are not going to follow it further. Then we are going to consider the exclusion of item 4. So if we are considering this exclusion of item 4, small w becomes 9 and small v equal to 65, and we have to calculate the upper bound. Here vi plus 1 by wi plus 1 will become 0 because we are considering all the 4 items and we are not having any fifth item. So we have to substitute this value as 0. So the value will become 65 plus 10 minus 9 into 0. So the total value is 65. So in this level the maximum value is 65. So we are considering all the 4 items. So this will be the maximum value or maximum profit obtained in this knapsack. So we are not going to expand this 6th and 2nd node further because this upper bound, the value seen so far will be the best value than this node's upper bound value. So we will stop these nodes. So that will be represented as inferior to node 8. So this is the way you have to find the solution for the knapsack problem using branch and bound method. So our final solution is the maximum profit is equal to 65, which is produced by the subset item 1 and item 3. So which is calculated from the root to the leaf of that optimal solution. So from that root to leaf we have to consider only the items taken with item, and we are not considering any without item. So it will be item 1 and item 3.